If you want to completely understand King of Comedy, then you must find me, because only I can make you understand. Don't believe me? There are some details you really haven't thought about. Why did Stephen Chow make this autobiography in 1999? Which of Chow's experiences are true to Stephen Chow's past? Who are the actors on the photo wall? And why is PIU a prostitute in this autobiography? I will explain to you one by one. There is a saying in philosophy: if there is a peak, there must be a low point. Otherwise, who will be able to support the former height? Since 1993's Tong Pak Fu, Stephen Chow's nonsense has been crushed at the box office by Jackie Chan's action comedies. In addition, Journey to the West put Stephen Chow out of business. During those years, Stephen Chow was really at a low point. He also wanted to return to the top and to the box office throne. Time came in 1998. Stephen Chow and Lee Lik Chu worked together again. He cut down on the nonsense and used his own experiences as the script, starting with small characters and dreams as the main line. In 1999, King of Comedy was released. I must say that this autobiography was a success. Stephen Chow also regained his throne. He portrayed the heartache of being a small role in the movie. He is not the suave Tong Pak Fu, nor is he the eloquent Bao. He's not the most important man. He is just Chow, who is annoying to everyone. Chow was killed in his first scene right after the shooting started. This is exactly what happened to him in the 1983 version of The Legend of the Shooting Hero. In that drama, Chow's beggar was killed by Mei Chaofeng as soon as he appeared without a single line. Chow's second scene simply blocked his face with mud. Even if you are given a close-up, no one will recognize this is Chow. This is also his experience in the 1982 version of Tian Long Babu. Among the countless fallen soldiers there is a Chow Sing Chi. According to Chow's own recollection, he lost count of the number of small roles he played, although he did not complain to any media about the hardships of his small role, but he portrayed his darkest days and anxiety on Chow's body. Even though he was burned in a fire for a scene, he couldn't even get a box lunch. He was so humble that he couldn't be more humble. He begs for a role. Can he do it tomorrow without the day after tomorrow? Or the day after tomorrow without the day after tomorrow? And the other end of the phone has been the head of the ranting. Some people say that Stephen Chow exaggerated, but in those days, Hong Kong stars had to do this if they wanted to make a name for themselves. Chow also inspired himself all the time. His modest bedroom was filled with pictures of the stars. I spent a long time zooming in on the pictures to identify all the ones I could. The top one is Chow Yun Fat in A Better Tomorrow. This is Nicolas Cage in Con Air. This is Travolta in Pulp Fiction. This is Tom in Mission Impossible. Jean Reno in Lion. Brad Pitt in Fight Club. This is Reeves in The Matrix. Of course there are many more stills. City of Angels, Gone with the Wind, Will Hunting, so many photos. But Chow gave one of them a close-up and cleverly put himself in the mirror and this photo on the camera for a few seconds. That's Zhang Ying, the man Chow always wanted to remake Thunderstorm. The film is called King of Comedy, but the film's hero has always wanted to remake Thunderstorm, the tragic story. This is more evidence of the core of the comedy, also expresses the world does not see and do not understand the helplessness. Why PIU in King of Comedy? Stephen Chow has to set her as a prostitute. It's obviously an autobiography. Why do you want to include this profession? If I say it's because it's a good match, do you agree?
飘飘，我爱你。
If you want to know the answer to this question, you must first analyze the current situation of Chow and PIU. Chow, needless to say, is not respected outside and not treated by neighbors at home. The most important reason for going to the set that day was to receive a box of rice in addition to chasing a dream. It was easy to have the opportunity to be the lead actor, was also very easy to be replaced. Use a few key words to describe him. Small people, the bottom, miserable, and these three key words can be applied to PIU's body. The word miserable alone is enough to describe her. She thought she could have an innocent first love but was forced by her boyfriend and domestic violence. In addition to being able to hang out in nightclubs, she seems to have no other way out. Even when she met a customer she didn't want to be with, she was beaten. When she finally finds a man who loves her, she is with a first-rate actress every day. It can be said that this incremental homoeroticism is synchronized with Chow. If you want to ask PIU when did she fall in love with Chow, probably many people's answer is after the words "I'll feed you." Actually, no, if you are careful. The moment Chow embraced her sincerely the night before, PIU felt a sense of security that she had never felt before. At that moment, she became Chow's only audience, and Chow became his only harbor.
喂，你怎么跟我一样？什么都看不到。也不是啦，天亮之后就很漂亮。
Only light that can illuminate the two people who are being squeezed by life at the same time is love. Is the small role that people are annoyed with worthy of love? Is love worthy of the world's disgraceful prostitutes? For both small role and prostitute, love is a luxury, and even a kiss is an excuse to apply lip balm. But such a small role is the spark of love, no purpose and no use. This is the purest love and the concept of love that Stephen Chow wants to tell us. The best part of the film is the line "I'll feed you." No flowery words. There is no romantic ceremony. In the film, he took out all his belongings and shouted out the words "I'll support you," which is the bravest love and the bravest commitment of a man.
哎，
干什么？
走了，
是啊，
去哪里啊？
回家
然后呢？
上班喽。
上班行不行啊？
不上班你养我？
哎，
又怎么啦？
我养你啊！
你先养好你自己吧，傻瓜。
Some people say that the male lead Chow dropped was operated by Juan, but it's not. But we have to admit one thing: when the director gave up Chow, Juan was silent and did not fight for anything. This is also a stark contrast with PIU. Love is selfish, but it is also selfless. 20 years later, when Chow and PIU appeared in the same place again, they still made the same action 20 years ago. We have to feel the cruelty of time. She is still beautiful, and he has a head full of white hair.